All right, guys and ladies, it's for both of y'all here. It's gonna be pretty effective for women and men. There's a lot of fallacies out there regarding training for cardio and resistance training as to which one you do first. And it does make a very big difference. And this is something I learned years ago because I used to do it pretty much backwards too. It's okay for your cardio, if you're walking on a treadmill or whatever, to initially start out maybe getting on a treadmill or something for maybe 10 minutes or something, just to get the kind of blood kind of flowing in your body. I understand that. I do that sometimes, especially if my mind isn't locked in on my workout. I'll go ahead and do that, and I find that to be pretty effective to help me get dialed in on my workout sometimes, and I'm not mentally where I need to be to get the best performance out of my workout. But that set aside, that's where I leave that. As far as whether to do your cardio first or your resistance training first, always go for the resistance training first, and I'm going to explain why. Basically, the reason is when you do your resistance training, you're burning the sugar out of your blood when you do the resistance first. If you do the cardio portion first, say getting on a bike to ride, or walking on a treadmill, or walking outside, or whatever, you basically got to go through and burn all that blood sugar out of your bloodstream first, walking or whatever cardio you decide to do, before you even get to burning the fat off of your body to make it most efficient. So hit the resistance training first. You're going to use that glucose, the sugar in your blood, in a way that's going to burn it when you do the resistance training. It's going to be very effective for you. It's going to give you good energy right there. Then, when you're done with your resistance training, go ahead and do your cardio. By then, that blood sugar is going to be gone, and the sugar in your blood is going to be out. It's going to be gone. It's going to be hopefully deteriorated enough that when you go to do your resistance training, you're going to burn the fat, which is primarily what you're after. And your workout is to keep your fat content as low as possible. I'm currently at 12.6. That was about 2 weeks ago. I know I'm probably lower than that now because I've been really cutting some things in my nutrition program, trying to make it better, getting ready for a competition here in October. Anyway, with all that said, it's pretty simple. Just hit your resistance training first, whether it's 30 minutes, 60 minutes, crazy long period like mine, sometimes 2 hours, no problem. And then hit your cardio, and just keep it simple like that, and it'll work very effective for you. I have people tell me sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, I got great vascularity. I'm at 174 pounds. I'm steadily gaining muscle mass and losing fat. And at 54 years old, that's a remarkable thing to be able to do. My sex drive is excellent. I'm in very good health. And at 54 years old, that is something that's not very common nowadays. So I'm just telling you from personal experience what works for me. I've read on it, I've checked on it, I've studied on it, I've talked to other people about it, and I see what's effective and I see what's not. I see people get in the gym all the time, they're on that treadmill for an hour and a half, but yet every single day I don't see any change because they either haven't changed their nutrition, or they're not doing their resistance training first, or they're not doing any resistance training at all. You need resistance training. I understand getting on the treadmill initially, or doing your cardio initially, or even your whatever kind of class you're taking. That's fine. Go ahead, do that, get your body ready, get your joints ready. But once you get to that point, whether it's swimming or whatever, get in there and start doing some resistance training. It's really going to help you out. It's going to get you toned. It's going to get your muscles strong. It's going to get your metabolism up. And then you combine that with that cardio at the same time. In the order that I just told you, in doing your resistance training first, then your cardio, and combine that diet in there, you're going to take off like a rocket. It's going to work. I promise you. Living proof of it, and nothing speaks better than success. So, that being said, hope you all enjoyed the video. Pretty straightforward. Just keep it simple and it works. All right, bye.